Hi, my name is Laura Ward, and I'm the Manager of Psychosocial Services at Hospicare. I'm here today to welcome you to our virtual grief camp, which is a week of events aimed at supporting children who are grieving the death of a loved one and their caregivers. At Hospicare, we recognize the impact of a death on the entire family system. The death of a parent or a loved one can be a traumatic event in the life of a child. After a death, children can have difficulty expressing their grief, and young children often lack the coping skills and cognitive functions necessary to express their emotions in ways that adults can clearly understand. For the significant adults in a child's life, this can make it difficult to help them navigate and cope with their grief. Although children grieve differently than adults, they experience a lot of the same intense emotions, including pain, sadness, hurt, disappointment, fear, and guilt. However, when adults have those emotions, they tend to talk about them with the people in their lives. But children might have a hard time verbally expressing how they feel. Instead, we see grief in the behaviors of a child. This can look like many different things. There might be outbursts, tantrums. Children might regress to younger stages of development. They might have no reaction whatsoever. There's a lot of different ways that grief can be expressed through behaviors that we might not recognize as related. These behaviors do speak to us. They tell us, I need help, I'm hurting, please help me. Extra attention from an adult can be invaluable during this time, and adults can help children articulate their thoughts and feelings, offering compassion and comfort, and normalizing what they're feeling. The adult's goal in helping a grieving child is to validate the grief experience, encourage discussion, listen to needs, let them know it's okay to cry and feel sad. These are positive and healthy means of coping in terms of supporting grieving children. Teaching children to cope and work through the grief at the death of a loved one is a gift that lasts a lifetime. It empowers children to build strong coping skills that will have a positive impact in many areas of their life. The goal for this week's grief camp is to provide opportunities for children to feel supported and discover new avenues for expressing their grief. I'm so glad that you've decided to join us, and it's not too late to sign up yourself or your child for any of the activities that we're offering this week. Directions for sign up will be included in the comments below this video. Let me tell you a little bit about what we have in store this week. On Tuesday, tomorrow, we're going to be hosting a workshop with Circus Culture. This 45-minute workshop called Discover Your Strength Through Circus is provided for children ages 6 to 12. And Circus Arts is a really great opportunity to build trust, coordination, and communication skills, as well as risk-taking curiosities played out in a safe environment. This non-competitive yet physical nature of the form makes it a unique and beneficial outlet for children expressing their grief. On Wednesday, join us for Hope for a New Day story workshop. In this 1-hour Zoom workshop, Reggie Carpenter, award-winning storyteller, is going to help children explore ways to grieve, celebrate, and grow into new experiences after a death. This workshop is most appropriate for youth ages 6 through 16. Join Reggie for an interactive and meaningful story hour. On Thursday, I'm going to be hosting a session with parents and caregivers on how to support your child in grief. There will be lots of time for questions and discussion about your specific circumstances. And if you feel more comfortable, I'm also happy to meet with you anytime individually to provide consultations about your specific situation. On Friday, I'll be back here again to say goodbye, to share with you some art collages that we're going to be asking people to do, and to read to you this beautiful book called Lifetimes. This book is also going to be available for free to all families participating in our grief camp this week. Last, I want to tell you about our art project for this week, and we're inviting all of you to participate. Thanks to the generous donation by the Floof Collage Party, an art making studio, we're providing packets of collage making supplies that you can use along with things you might have at home and pictures of your loved one to create a memorial collage. You can do this individually or as a family. And if you feel comfortable, we'd love for you to submit your pictures to us to be shared in a slideshow at the end of this week. We felt that it was really important to have a hands-on art component to this week, especially because for children, art is a great way to express their grief. They can express feelings, thoughts, and even abstract ideas through art without using words. I hope you'll join us for our activities this week and participate in our community art project. I look forward to seeing you back here on Friday.